What's up, YouTube? This is how I lost a short on gold. This is Friday's trade recap, by the way. So let's get into a pretty stupid trade. Not gonna lie, tried to predict the market instead of reacting to it, and experienced my fair share of loss. So on the 4 hour, as you can see, order flow is extremely bullish, right? We fill in this 4 hour busy, and then we were supposed to continue up, and that's exactly what happened, right? But what I thought was that because this candle closed bearish and took the high and low of the previous candle, I expected a reversal. I expected a market reversal, and that's exactly not what happened. And also, we were at all-time highs, right? So it was pretty dumb for me to take a short on an all-time high and to try to predict a market reversal. So going into the 1 hour, I was so focused on my bias. I was so married to my bias that I basically was trying to come up with any possible confluence to go short, right? um, so we had a 1 hour change save delivery to the downside, but my mindset going into the trade was that after this 1 hour change save delivery, we were to retrace back to this 45-minute CB, then go down, take the London lows, fill in the BC once more, and then continue up. That's not what happened, right? Also, that's so on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, this by the way is the consequent encroachment of the upwick of the 4 hour upwick. We had a long 4 hour upwick, right? This is the consequent encroachment. We perfectly had a reaction of the consequent encroachment to the tick, and then after that we had strong bearish order flow. We had a 5 minute break of structure or change of state delivery. What I thought was that we are going to retrace back to the inverse BC right here, maybe to any sort of inefficiencies resting in this area, and then continue down to take London low. And that's exactly not what happened. So it was a pretty, not gonna lie, it was a pretty manipulative and not so, not a very good trade to take, not a very good day to trade, because because we had a we had a large range Asian day. London and New York were very slow and not really sure what we were going to do in these two sessions. They both played they both consolidated in the same range, and that's something I took note of and actually went back and tried to backtest, and this seems to be the case most of the time when we have large range Asian days. London and New York typically usually tend to be much slower, and so it was a pretty stupid trade, not gonna lie. What we made a London high. We made a London high in the kill zone, and I thought that this is going to be the high of the day, and we are going to take London low or maybe Asian low, but I was wrong. And basically this trade, I forced the trade, right? I did not have enough confidence. I wasn't really sure what was going on in the market. As you can see, no one is sure what is going on right here, right? This is not good price action, right? This is not good price action. A lot of long wicks, a lot of manipulation, and basically I forced a trade because it was Friday. It was the last trading day. I tried to force a trade and lost the trade. So yeah, this is it. This was it for this trade recap.